Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news the big Northern Hemisphere countries are starting to report their August activity levels, and most of them are fine. But first in China, their official August PMIs were released over the weekend. Their factory PMI fell a bit further into a minor contraction. New orders, foreign sales and buying levels all dropped for a fourth consecutive month. Their employment weakness also persisted in this sector. However, the Chinese service sector lifted to maintain a minor expansion, but is still far below the February to May levels. In that broader perspective, the August lift seems within the margin of error. The private Kaijin versions of these PMIs should be released later today. But South Korean exports were more than 11% higher in August than a year ago, but that undershot their expected 13% rise, and they rose almost 14% in July. Japanese industrial production expanded in July, a good recovery from the June dip, but Japanese retail sales rose at a slightly slower rate than expected. In the US, they're ending their summer with a major national 3-day weekend holiday, Labor Day. Their markets return in full on Wednesday, New Zealand time. But another piece of their jigsaw was put in place just before that weekend, the PCE inflation level, and that came in low and little changed, confirming the conditions for a September rate cut. The July core PCE price index rose just 0.2% from the previous month, and the market expected change. Canada said its economy grew at a good 2.1% rate in the second quarter of 2024, and that was better than what was expected by analysts there. And India also released its second quarter GDP, and that rise was in a different league, up 6.7% from a year ago. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 3.91% and unchanged from Saturday, but up 11 basis points for the week. And the price of gold will start today up $2 from Saturday at $2,503 an ounce. And oil prices at a little change from Saturday, still just under $73.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is still just under $77 a barrel. Despite all the obvious tensions in the usual places, actual global supply is more than enough and keeping prices low. And the Kiwi dollar starts today up 10 basis points from Saturday at 62.5 US cents, up a full cent from a week ago, up 3 cents from the start of August. Against the Aussie, we're firm at 92.4 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're up 10 basis points to 56.6 euro cents. That all means our trade weighted index starts today at 70.5, up 10 basis points from Saturday, up 100 basis points in a week, and 200 basis points from the start of August. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.